wonderful Chantel.
Hello, hello, hello.
So we have got a jam-packed show.
Every time,
I know, but we
time.
have. We've had so this is 10 shows, 10 jam-packed shows so far, and this is no different. So we've got lots to talk about today. Obviously, we've got the wonderful, wonderful Planet Coaster 2. We've got some wonderful guests on for that. It's coming out in 7 days. 7 days this game arrives. I can't wait. It's very exciting. It's a bit surreal to be this close. It'll be like this time next week the game will be out. You'll be playing it. So we've got some news on Planet Coaster 2, which is great.
Yes.
You're going to sit down with that. Well, not sit down with yourself.
I'll be sat.
You'll be sat here on a seat, and you'll be talking about Planet Zoo.
Yes.
News for Zoo, right?
Yeah, Planet Zoo news, and then who else do we have?
Well, we might have a little visit from young Zach. I need to stop calling him young. Oh, he is young. He's young. Well, no, you're the youngest now. Unlucky Zach. I'll be sitting down with old man Zach to talk a bit about Elite Dangerous. I say a bit, a lot, about Elite Dangerous. But before all of that starts, we've got to do some housekeeping. So we have got Twitch drops.
Yes, so we have our lovely Twitch drops here. It is the Nocturnal Witch here. It is for the Titan and for the Asp Explorer. And so to get hold of these beautiful, beautiful drops here, you just need to watch the stream for 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Stick around for 20 minutes.
Easy
to get those.
So yeah, all you need to do is watch the stream for 20 minutes, and those actually really cool paint jobs are yours. So it's simple as that. Not only that, we've got a competition. So you'll be pleased to know, chat. Sorry about last month. The robot gave up. But this month we have flogged the robot to death, and we've got a new robot, and it's working. So the competition will work, and we have loads of stuff. We've got a Planet Zoo press kit that we give away. So it's a really cool water bottle. We've got the standard water bottle. We've got a cap. We've got a beanie. We've got a mechanical keyboard. We've got a vinyl. We've got a Corsair headset. But all this can be won later on. You just need to stand by and we'll take
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
that's what we always do. Emotes?
Yes. So last month we showed a couple of the emotes. They are now all available.
That's badass.
So everyone in chat, if you feel like using any of them, we have all 5 of them available for you now.
Yeah, I can see.
Those are cool.
You can obviously see chat, so you can probably say hello to. There's a lot of commanders in. There's a lot of people there here for Planet Coaster News. Yes, I was going to say, please show me some of the. Yeah, there we go. There's loads of. Yes. A lot of Queen Splash, a lot of King Coaster. Really pleased to go. Yes, there's loads. Yes. Is there one? Well, yeah. Good.
So yeah, Twitch only, but they are all there for you, ready to use if you would like to. And of course, we want to thank the mods for being here.
As always, yes, we couldn't do this without you. I know you're in the chat and you're working tirelessly as you do and have done for every single show. Chantel, is that all the housekeeping complete?
As far as I think, yeah.
Right, okay, cool. Right, we've got a lot to get through. So what we're going to do is to allow us to do the magic of transitioning people on and off the show, we're going to play you a trailer, which is the wonderful pre-order trailer for Planet Coaster 2 releasing next week, November 6th. And whilst that plays, Chantel will magically disappear. Ooh, and someone else will arrive on the sofa. So Adam, roll that trailer, please.
I'm so excited for this game.
there we go. And as you can see, chat, wonderful trailer, but equally wonderfully, Chantel's materialised into two beings. Welcome back, you magnificent people. So I have the wonderful Rich and Adam back. So for those of you who haven't witnessed your magnificence on our previous streams, or well, yeah, I do try, or on either of the previous deep dives, can you introduce yourselves and let us know who you are and what do you do?
Hi everyone, I'm Rich Newbold. I'm the game director on Planet Coaster 2, and my job is to identify the features and the content in the game, what the game's going to be, and I work with the team to prioritise that and bring it to life and make the creative side.
And I am Adam Woods. I'm senior executive producer, and whilst Rich is the sort of what and why about the game.
Yo, what's up, Chris?
When, how we're going to get it made, and when are we going to do it for, and making sure the team have got all the things they need to really express their expertise and skills into the game, and ultimately get it into the players' hands
in 7 days' time.
Pretty soon.
I said at the start, it's pretty surreal. It must feel weird now, like we're this close, right? That we are. This time next week is out, right? And people are playing it. So you must be excited, but you also must be terrified.
I can't wait. Absolutely, it's equal things. I can't wait for it. It never gets old. I've done this quite a few times in my career. I've been very lucky to be part of many games, but it never goes away. That excitement of like, cool.
Well, look, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. So thank you very much. I know it's busy times, but I know we want to go through some stuff, some fun stuff today. So we've got a lot to cover off. So chat, this is actually been quite exciting and something I think no one's ever done before. Thought we're going to get on. Let me get into it. First, we're going to show a water park. We're going to look at a water park, and then we're going to cover off some.
This is a game I've been waiting for to come out for quite some time now.
I personally don't think it's ever been done before. So you may have watched chat some of the deep dive assets we put out. We've done 3 so far, right? So it's still royal we. You have done 3 so far. We're going to do deep dive number
Those doyers.
but we're going to do it live, and we're also going to involve chat in deep dive number 4 because it involves we're talking about how the franchise mode works and stuff like that. So we're going to collaborate a little bit with our chat to help us out on finishing off an asset in the game, which is super exciting, super cool. And we'll have another guest. We're going to do something really cool.
This
like
is
this is upstairs somewhere.
They're talking about Planet Coaster 2.
It works, chat. But still,
The one that's right here.
Cracking into the water park, shall we? So Rich, or Adam, do you want to start us off with this?
Yeah, so one of the questions we've been getting through development recently.
It's made by the same developers.
Is
Frontier.
build a water park in Planet Coaster 2 by itself.
This is the second one.
Self-functioning water park without roller coasters, without flat rides. So we thought we'd come down here and show you guys the game, show a water park in action, and just so show you some of the maybe some features that you guys.
This is why I got a. This is why I got a PC. Was because of this game.
And it's a very good opportunity to, on a live stream, judge our CEO park, because this is a park that was built by Johnny Watts. He's he's got
The first game I ever played on PC
these games going all the way
was this one.
And
No, it's gonna be actually releasing for console as well. But you won't be able to do as much on console than you can on PC. But it is going to be released for console as well. They have the first one on the console.
Do you know what? I know he's the boss now.
It released this year.
On a dreary, cold autumn day. It's so nice.
Yeah, they'll have it on PS5.
Where's summer gone?
Yeah.
But it's here. It's right here.
Yeah.
So sorry, Cameron, show us.
No, I was gonna. I think the first.
It's just the PC. You're allowed to do a lot more.
For a park is its layout, because I have a way I lay a park out, and I think it's kind of an authentic way. I think it's authentic anyway. Certainly the experiences I've had with parks where your entrance is normally laid out with some shops and amenities at the beginning, and that's what he's got here. He's already got lots of guests in there, so that's nice. He's got a little central hub with some amenities as well. The shops keep that money rolling in. It is sandboxed, but for the career mode, you also want to think about that. But then he's got some bigger rides out the back. He's got some sort of racing style flumes with runoffs rather than pools at the back. And I think that's nice because that helps drag or sort of move.
This one, they introduced.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So that.
This one they introduced water parks, like water rides.
Nice layout in terms
the first one are just coasters.
moving guests around and whatnot.
This one they're gonna have like different seasons. There's gonna be rain. I believe there's gonna be snow. I believe a lot of different things are happening in this game. The path, you're able to put path over path on this one. They just went all out on this one.
How much I tell them if they're watching. And the other thing, he although in sandbox mode, as I was saying before, you can turn these things off, such as
Yeah, it's called Planet Coaster. Yeah.
A full kind of creative feeling if you want to. Johnny, with maybe an idea of liking to manage the minutiae of everything.
He's got a little bit of management experience.
But plain coat is for short.
Still kept power and water, so he's got his nice power sort of section at the back of the park here, or towards the front. But it's accessed only by a.
And in Planet Coaster 2, there's gonna be like a electricity. So you have, in order for your park to run, you need to have power. And the first one, they didn't do that.
Making sure that's sort of well hidden with some scenery, and that's what he's done with the nice scenery section around here as well.
Yeah. Sorry, you better.
I was going to say, yeah, the balance of the scenery and the infrastructure. The infrastructure is going to have that negative scenery score. It's not appealing. No one wants to go to a theme park to see power generator chugging away. So you need to then dress it up with scenery to offset that. What Johnny's done really well is he's put the distributors, the infrastructure, sharing it out so that your rides and your flumes might have the power of the water filter.
See, right here, these are all like the power that runs
because you don't need the
park, the power.
So that's okay, but you do need them to access the generators.
This is on their Twitch. It's their Twitch. They're live right now. It's called Frontier Unlocked.
9.5 out of 10 so far. I mean, the game's obviously clearly rated
See,
itself.
I mean,
right there, Frontier Unlocked.
So maybe I should have given it a 10. But
I mean,
this is their they're streaming right now, and I'm streaming it.
Yeah, look, it's a 5-star. Yeah, sorry to interrupt, but carry on, please.
No, it's okay. I think the other thing I wanted to highlight is just the other evening I was playing the game, and the detail on the balloons is really quite strong, especially like the foil ones here. You can see this one. Oh,
well, that popped.
I don't think that was a genuine O.
No, it wasn't genuine. You knew exactly.
There's actually balloons in this game. I don't think in the first one. In the first ones, they didn't have balloons. He's popping all the balloons.
Everyone thinks you're a nice guy, Adam.
And there's just something incredibly satisfying about it.
not for the guests. You just spent the hard-earned cash.
The old show.
Buy another one.
Yeah, it was like it was E3.
But
It was E3.
Note, I think
I don't think they have that anymore.
I'm doing that with the mouse.
That died. That died out.
To sort of interact directly with the game with the mouse, and it's something that I do quite a lot on the streams that I don't necessarily talk about, which is actually use
everything is live streaming now.
You have the menus, but also if I want to say edit the terrain here, I just double click on the terrain and it opens the terrain tools, and then I can do whatever I want to do with that. Same with the flume here. I can double click. That takes me into the edit mode, which it needs to be closed to do, but it just automatically jumps into it. And it's really useful when you have areas of Johnny's park. And this is why I give it 9.5. I'm going to make it a 10 in a second. Because he hasn't dealt very well with this congestion here. Right?
Well,
he's got a lovely runoff lane for the flume. He's got his entertainers at the sort of front of the park, but that's causing a little bit of congestion. So I double click on the path. I use a tool that I'm using quite a bit at the moment. Rather than dropping all new bits of path down, I can just use the edit tool, grab the edge of this path that exists already, all the way down to here.
No, that's cool.
Just drag that out. And
this is such a cool,
dang, I like that.
So
I like that. Instead of having to delete everything, you could just edit it.
I look forward to your review with Johnny, where he brings us into your review. But that feature there, when you stretch the park, I can say this because when we showed this in one of our social assets, my wife, who loves playing this game, lost her mind. Just I've been waiting for this for so long. So it's cool to see. But I think the point of just double clicking on anything to bring up the menu is it just makes it so much more easy to play and do and be creative. Right?
Yeah, and the other thing, and sorry, I should have mentioned this before, but when you use the edge puller, you can then jump straight to the draw tool and start to draw a path around as well. So you don't just need to pull the face.
Oh, that's cool.
You can just sort of jump to that one as well. Again,
yeah, we really want to add these kind of shortcuts into the tools, into the creativity, into the things we're doing, so it's really quick and easy. You just grab your mouse, double click on something, or change the path. Or if you're in the full screen menus and you're in a back out of them. The right click will do that as well. There's the HUD button all have buttons that you can click on or get to, so super nice and quick and easy for our
You could also be in first person mode and walk the theme park.
You leave those balloons alone, Adam.
I won't pop the balloons, but I will show another way that you can terrorise. I mean, not terrorise at all. But let's say we've got a nice clothed guests here. We've got a little group of clothed guests. That's fine.
Oh,
You probably don't want to go in the water.
You could throw
but
him in the
I'm gonna make
water.
But why does he?
You could throw him in the
this is
water.
You're
something-
the other side of me now.
Yeah, this is.
This
You're
is-
different. I look at you differently now, and also I've noticed their clothes get wet, right?
Yeah,
so
they
they're
do,
actually-
they
are
do
wet.
get
So
wet,
yeah, I
yeah.
thought people in chat
Yeah,
might like
I just
that.
wanted to show off the rendering tech behind it. That's what I'm. They're having a lovely.
Oh, is that
time.
what it is?
People are gonna have fun
Is
doing
what it
that.
is?
Do you
Right,
feel
cool,
more
cool.
relaxed now as well?
I feel more relaxed.
Yes. Okay.
Well, look, you've terrorised people in Johnny's Park. That will definitely come up when he mentions this. You've adjusted Johnny's Park for the better. Is there any other tools? Like we've shown how accessible this is. Have we looked at any other tools you might want to show us, or is this where we're at now? Snapping tools?
Yeah, we were just going to play snap to see if he wanted to.
I see what you did there. I see what you did.
One of the traits we've got
You'll be throwing everybody in the water.
features and tools in Planet Coaster 2, the ability to scale your scenery, the ability to attach things to your coasters and rides. But one of the kind of lesser known features, one of the new things we've added, is a new scenery piece called the Snap Edge. It allows you to create modular blueprints, so you can kind of use the snap edges to put them together to make it really quick and easy for you to build
Oh, that's
small bits
cool.
of blueprints and put them together to make something larger very quickly.
Yeah.
This is something that
When you showed me this earlier, this is really cool.
it's
This is
definitely
really,
a
really cool.
show not tell kind of thing, especially when you're as nervous as I am as being on this couch. It's always
No,
another time.
this is fun.
So what Adam's doing is he's taking one of the coaster station blueprints. So we have a number of coaster station blueprints ready for people to put on their station, but some of the stations have
Dang, you could split the
tracks. What we can do with this one is we're going to slice it up into three. We're going to slice it to left, middle, and
Dang, that's really
Well done.
cool. I like
All
that.
three parts there.
and apply snap edges to them and show you how we can then put them all back together in a nice, quick, modular way.
Yeah. So say I think we've got an absolutely incredible community behind Planet Coaster, and lots of them just sort of build lots of content just ready for the workshop. And this snap edges really allow you to sort of give good guidance and clear guidance on how you expect the thing to be put back together again in a modular sense, and sort of taking some of the guesswork. So you have these snap edges that vary in length. I'm going to use the 12-meter one here. We've got a coaster blueprint, and the idea behind this one, I think it's a useful demonstration because coaster stations can be different lengths. So perhaps building it this way then allows me to build that modularity.
That makes sense.
Word.
Yep.
We have the snap edge section here, which I like to think of it as a jigsaw piece, or as I said earlier, maybe a gym mat, which
I commented and said,
his-
I
his
clearly have no
basic
idea
thing.
what a gym mat looks like. I've never been in a gym in my life.
But you put the teeth like the coloured side, as I've displayed here, pop it on the edge, and then if it finds another snap piece, it will instantly snap to it and complete the piece together. So you know that those two pieces will get together. So let's finish editing that one. I'm going to add it to this one as well. On this case, I'm going to add two, because I view this as my middle section.
Yep.
What I will then be able to do, I've placed it on those two edges. Back out, I can then duplicate.
It comes out
And then if
And
I
November
In a
6th.
second, what do you, is that just
just
Control D?
Control D, yeah, and then there
Right,
we are.
yeah.
And if I say I want to add it to that building, it then snaps.
About 7
So
more
I don't
days?
do anything, I just click.
Or
and
what-
I've got
one more
two
week?
snap edges that I can connect, and there we go. And then of course if I move it that side, it snaps. So it just really allows the content creator to sort of show how you can snap it together quickly, and then the end user who's downloading these blueprints or building them themselves, put them together really quickly and easily.
And that's the thing, because you can customize all these station pieces as well, and then add to the workshop, right, Reg?
Yeah, exactly. And you can build these as modular blueprints, upload to the workshop, and allow the people, as Adam says, that might not be as a favourite.
I've been following this game for quite some time since it was in development mode.
And I love the snap edges because it's not just the horizontal way of doing blueprints, you can do them vertically.
I've been following this game for a long time.
Shortly, you can then identify a level and then kind of quickly snap, put all those together, agree on it. It's just really quick and easy for people to take those blueprints and put them together in the game, just really helping you snap those things together to create something that looks really good, really quick and easy. And that's been the mantra for Planet
Yeah,
Coaster
and
2 is
I
new
think-
tools, new ways to customise and flexibility to really create amazing things.
Yeah, and I think as well, like when we talk about how easy it is to sort of use these for creating scenery, we just talk about how important scenery is in a theme park. I think the verticality stuff as well as the doing it sort of horizontally is going to be super important if you want to theme around rides and build like a castle or something with all the pieces. You can do that really quickly.
Let's go to Knott's Berry Farm.
Well, look, well
Shoot.
done, Johnny. Good water park.
I miss going to Knott's.
9.5 from just Adam. We gave it a 10, but Adam was adamant it had to be
I
9.5.
think that's what the record of the transcript will show.
Yep, yeah, we were fully on board there, boss. But
Well, if
unfortunately,
anyone's
Adam
looking
was,
for a senior executive producer, hit
I
me
want
up on
I want to
LinkedIn.
play this game right here. Elite
well,
Elite
it's a fantastic park.
Elite
That's
Dangerous.
great
It's a
way to
it's a
show
ship
why
it's a ship one,
Yeah.
and they also have Planet Zoo.
Add roller coaster you could, but we just
Yeah,
show
of course,
a water
yeah,
park,
yeah.
being
You could create a
inside.
zoo as well.
This is the part we've all been waiting for. We're slightly nervous, chat, because this is
I haven't
something
played
we've
Planet
never
Zoo
ever
yet.
done before, and we think it's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot
Um,
about this bit.
Yeah, no, it's
I thought I
going
was
to be
done.
fine.
I was about to
It's
come
gonna
off
be fine.
offline.
So
Ah, done.
we've done deep dives in the past, chat, but we thought it'd be really cool to do this live and involve you in the process because we're going to be talking about franchise mode and stuff like that. So it's going to get a little bit weird because I'm basically going to hand over and be a guest on your show for essentially the next 10-15 minutes whilst we go through deep dive number 4.
Yeah.
And then chat, we'll let you know how you're going to be involved. But it's a fun one. So when I hand over, there's a few transitions and stuff that will happen during the show. It's going to be producer Adam. Are you ready? He's done that chat. He's done this.
He gave us absolute confidence there.
That's perfect. Thank you so much, Adam, for fitting us. He's pointing at the screen, saying, "Is that good?" I don't know what that means, Adam. Okay, ignore the red light in the camera. Oh, I see. All right. Okay, perfect. And there's also we won't be worrying about the splash transition.
No,
But don't worry, we'll add that in post because that's what we do with Magic Chat. So, chat, if you're ready, don't fluff your lines, chat. It's important. Chaps, are you ready?
Always.
All right.
I
Okay.
don't know,
Look, let's
I'm
have
used,
some
I'm
fun.
used to having more than one take, but it'll
You're
be
going
fine.
to be fine,
People behind
chat.
the
We're
curtains
going to love
of
this
these
and
recordings.
give all the guys the support.
I want to say they're based off in Germany.
Off you go, guys. Take it to deep dive number 4.
Hi everyone, I'm Rich Newbold, Game Director on Planet Coaster 2.
And I'm senior executive producer Adam Woods, and we are really excited about showing you franchise mode.
Yeah, this is
Oh, this is what I'm looking forward to.
We're going to show you more about
The franchise mode.
what it is. We're going to get some help from one of our talented creative services artists upstairs, and with the help of Arthur representing the community, we're going to do some more for franchise mode. So let's dive in.
Deep dive into franchise mode.
Here we go. There's that
There we go.
transition.
Here we go.
So, for those of you that don't know, franchise mode is one of our new game modes in Planet Coaster 2 that allows you to work together with groups of friends to create a franchise and use that franchise.
Chris, we need to do this in franchise mode because it's gonna be crossplay.
Who has the best franchise out there?
Now, the challenge for us today is we've got a park that Rich has already put together, which is looking very nice indeed. It's got a couple of dark rides. We've got a lovely mythology-themed dark ride that has a roller coaster at the back. And we've also got this. You know, I think it's a pretty well-themed ride already, but we're going to add a couple of bits to it. I'm going to try and add a couple of lights, a small event sequence with some lights to the inside, and then I'm going to upload that, and Rich is going to take over and then carry on finishing off the inside of this ride as well.
And what we need from you, our wonderful community, is to help us name this dark ride.
Right. Okay. So look, we've got the dark ride here. Obviously, it's aquatic theme.
Yeah,
Now,
I believe so.
Chat, this is where we need your help for this very special deep dive live. We want you to name the deep dive live ride.
Right.
Now, I know typically when we ask for names, we get stuff like Ridey McRideface, but we're going to try and find one that fits well with this. Producer Adam will obviously pick a winner, and with a person who's chosen it. So, Producer Adam, if you once you can scroll through the answers, can you just pop the answer and the person who gave that answer into chat? It's going to be randomly selected, chat. So we'll add that into the ride and we'll pass on just to prove that what we're doing is actually live.
Yeah.
So there we go. The power is with you, chat.
Thank you very much for your help. So in this dark ride, this is
What should it be named?
lighting technology that we have in Planet Coaster 2.
Deep-
This is a ride inside a building.
Deep dive
Dark Adam uses
into
the lighting, the different lights to
the sea. Deep dive into the
This is
sea.
one of our new track rides. This is a special track ride. This is one of our pre-order.
This is the pre-order track rides, right? Yeah.
This is the FD Vision rotating ride, which is exclusive for pre-ordering the game.
I want to be the first person to walk around on my
So
phone.
days
before.
From today to
It's possible.
Get your hands on this track ride, then please.
And there's
pre-order
two more
it.
as well, isn't there? You get two more
That's
rides,
right.
Yeah.
There's a water coaster and the cube flat ride as well.
I'm so pleased you said water coaster because I say water coaster.
Water coaster it is.
Because Essex till
Essex to the end.
Essex to the end.
So we're going to be using Adam's set up a event sequencer, which is a really powerful tool for creating timelines of events using things like lights and the animatronics that we have and things like moving platforms to create these great sequences. And dark rides and track rides are really great for having those bespoke experiences for your guests as they're going around this ride.
Yeah. What I've already done is just placed 3 extra spotlights here. I've given them some different colours, put them to the roof. The idea, give them a bit of a disco light at the beginning of the ride, just to get them in the feeling or the mood for a dark ride.
I don't know why, but the graphics look way better on this one than it did on the first one.
There, so I can trigger it off, and I've got my 3 lights here. I've added them into the timeline. I've just given them a bit of a sort of staggered effects. They sort of turn on and off as they go. I can preview the event if I want to by looking through the timeline. That light's turned on. I've got my torch on. I am in the dark ride, so I need my torch to actually be able to look around. But that's it's all looking good to me. I exit out of this now. Let's turn my torch back off.
You're very dark.
Mode, and now you can see.
Yeah, way better.
I've changed the colours that you can see it sort of turn on sequentially. I just think it adds a little something to the beginning of the ride.
I feel like they made the lighting better.
I'm not the master builder. That's Rich H. So I'm going to upload this version once we pick the name from.
Oh, actually, yes, we do have. Okay, brilliant. Well done, producer Adam. You've literally done the one thing we asked you not to do. Well, listen, whoever said Undersea Enigma, well done. But Adam has put in chat, lost the name. So, but Undersea Enigma.
Undersea Enigma.
Well done,
Okay.
Undersea Enigma. So what you're doing now is dropping it into the notes, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
what we're going to do in franchise mode is about collaboration. It's about working together. And
Oh, see, look at
Rich Hudson, who's
working together.
artist who is really good at building this amazing park.
So basically,
To
so when you and I start a party together, we cannot be in the game together.
where Adam is working is a bit to
But like,
Yeah.
I can share the park with you, and you go in there and you can do stuff.
Undersea Enigma.
Yeah.
You could do stuff I put in the
We are
notes.
using the change note on the version control as we upload our version of the park to the cloud.
I just gotta pay for you.
Upstairs, as part of our franchise, we'll get the new version of the park, the one that we've just
Come to Arizona.
add that name and also improve the visuals on that
Cool,
ride,
okay.
and then he'll give it back to us.
Excellent. Well, in the spirit of the 1980s, can we see Rich upstairs? Are we seeing him now? There we are, Rich. You can, look, he can wave. So Rich, to prove this is live,
That's the office.
tap your head for me, Rich. Tap your head. There we go, look, chat, it's live. Like, we haven't made this up.
That's their office where all the magic
Rich is
happens.
going to start doing the sign. And
No, we can't be in the game together, but
pop Rich's gameplay.
it is collaborative.
As we chat about some other modes. Whilst we're doing that, if you do have any, if there's a lot we're covering off about franchise mode and just in general about Planet Coaster 2, we do have an FAQ, so if you do want to do that, check it out on the website. I'm not sure if we've got a bot command for that. It's !FAQ. Yeah, it is !FAQ. That will take you to the website. You can check out all those questions. But right now, what you're doing is you're watching on your screen at the moment is you're watching Rich upstairs in the office.
Yeah.
Doing.
Sorry, I kind of got lost in
Yeah.
watching it. I became a viewer. I was like, oh, it's really
Maybe one day in Planet Coaster 3.
Sorry.
We've got more things to talk about. Well, so you watch this, but listen to what other Riches and Adam are saying.
Yeah. So franchise mode, as I said at the top, is a mode about working together with other people, collaborating.
A tropical theme park will be cool.
So as part of that process, you'll be making a new franchise.
A lot of palm trees and stuff like that.
Give it a unique name. You can then identify the type of tags that you want your franchise to have to make it easier to search and filter for. So how active you guys are, what your primary platform will be, the language you want to have, the interest, stuff like that. And it'll allow other people to find your franchise and potentially join it as well. So it'll make it a lot easier to find. With the membership type, whether it's invite only or where you want to have requests, and then a franchise code, which I find
This is
very
cool.
special. So when we during development, we wanted to recreate the my 3 words, geographical stuff. There's a better way to describe that. But we felt one of the server guys had a great idea of what if we use plank code as the words. So the franchise codes, which are unique for your franchise, that helps other people.
He's putting. Wait, we could do that. You could upload your own music on here too.
We have to use
Well, I would have to do it because I'm on PC. But yeah.
Cool. And so I think I'm just watching Rich. He's just finished Undersea. I think next time we can pick a short name because Undersea Enigma is a long name.
But look how quick he's made it already. He's putting me to shame. It took me about half an hour to do 3 lights, and he's already done Undersea. Yeah. But I think also, so going back to the sort of franchise setup, we've obviously got our franchise already. That's our very aptly named Deep Dive franchise. I want to open that.
Actually, Adam, can you get back to our gameplay so we can have a look at this one as well?
We see now that we have our kind of park locations. We have to pick a starting location, and each location also comes with various sort of restrictions or starting money, starting points. So varying different levels of power. You select them, and then you can start to branch out and select new plots that will have different restrictions on them as well. And then start establishing parks and building up parks and see if you can open up more parks across the globe, really.
Yeah, your franchise will have a number of parks that you can have active at once, and then depending on the challenge, you might have this park's really good for this one's making us a lot of money per day. This one's really good for that challenge. We'll submit this challenge. This park's specifically to the challenge. So as a franchise, you can move posters or cards.
It's endless, man. You can make a Bob. You can make a Bob Marley ride.
Parks that you submit to the leaderboard have to be established. That's the term used to describe.
So you can't just open the park.
You can't just open a blank park and submit to the leaderboard. You have to have the franchise engaged in that park for a while. It has to get to a minimum of 2 stars rating and has been open for in-game for a whole decade as well. It just means that we can keep the leaderboard containing parks that are valid parks that you can engage with.
Yeah, like
Sandbox parks, they are
on PC, I could upload like pictures and all that on PC. Like console, you cannot do that. I don't think you can. Maybe you can. I don't know. But it's endless on what you could do.
There's a dashboard to show you log what's happening in the franchise world. You can see the members that are in here. Obviously, we've got some Frontier members in our franchise. You can see requests from people that have wanted to join. On the members as well, I forgot to mention we've got different levels of control.
Yep.
Depending on how confident you are with friends, more control or not. You can also remove them as well, but I think I'm not going to remove myself. And then there's settings, so if you wanted to go back and maybe change the tag link, the case style changed, or bidding, that as well. And always through the tag code as well.
And am I right in saying you can also set up different versions of your franchise and roll those back? Right? So I can just make.
Yeah, so the parks that you've got in your franchise, because it is past the park, it's asynchronous, there might be versions of parks that are locked, but there's editing them for.
Which you can see here, it's currently left by our Hudson. This needs now to work with that, so you can see that's quite much for this park.
Or there might be parks that have had work on them, just not actually that look just didn't work out.
I just wish it wasn't locked. I wish we could be in the park together, but I guess not.
And you can also move your franchise back into sandbox, right? If you just want to play around with it.
Yeah, so any of the parks that you've got in the franchise, you can then export to sandbox. So the franchise mode is about playing the game. It's management. Different aspects of managing it to make it successful, but if you just want to go to sandbox mode, choose what you want.
Cookies with Taco
Right,
Bell.
So we check back and see what. Let's have a see how Rich is doing. Oh, he's on the theming now. He's doing some stuff down. Can Rich hear us? Would you say? He can hear us. Yes, he can. Thumbs up. All right. Hey. Yeah, you've done quite a bit here, Rich. Are you close to finishing? Well, you might have to be because we're close to finishing, Rich. But it's fine. We can. I'll give you another couple of seconds, and then we're just in a submarine, a pink submarine. That's fine. Let's do that.
I think one thing we did mention actually for the challenges as well, depending on where you place, you'll get a small reward for doing so
Rewards.
well.
Yes. What you can finish in the leaderboard? There's different bandings, right?
That's right. There's 4 kind of groups of prizes for you. There's bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. So these are. It's not the top 4 people. It's scaled depending on how many but there's rewards to for you to display in your profile, so the profile page. So, amazing. So if you platinum, you get all 4 rewards. If you're bronze, you just get 1. But that's the, there's the bragging rights.
You're gonna buy it on the MLB website.
So we'll have an active challenge when the game comes out next week. It's 40 days now, but I can't do the maths.
Some days.
There's some days
Um,
it's at least
no idea. Any new game for PS5?
you guys to build your franchises and get together.
Excellent. All right, Rich, I know you haven't finished, but we haven't given you a lot of time. Can you save your version of the park and then send it back to us live? I feel like it is 1980s, live in the studio here, downstairs, and we will check out the park as quickly as we can. Adam, Rich, I'm really excited to see. I think it's fair to say that if you when this game launches, anyone that plays Planet Coaster can now collaborate with each other, which is it's going to be a really cool thing to do. I'm not the greatest at building roller coasters, but I do love to theme areas. So this is ideal for me
Yeah,
because I can let somebody like Modo, who's another great.
Well, you
builder,
better.
build coasters for me.
I would go get them right away because they might get sold
I'm
out.
really excited to see what our players do with this. Has it come back?
Well, we're going to have a look now. I think the other thing while I'm doing this as well is to remember that it's also for Sam.
Oh wow!
Yes, yeah. So if you franchise mode is for collaboration and working us in the park, but we're using the franchise to compete.
There's not really a game I want to buy right now except for this one.
Collaborating on a single sandbox, and we don't have to worry about being. We just want to have fun.
Great.
Great. As you mentioned, the workshops can be great for sharing for the people that are really creative, that are really great at sharing.
Never gets old being able to do this and just go, and here's the park, and it's now changed because we just had to hit in. So there we go. That's now
That's the Undersea
the
Enigma.
lovely thing. So what we'll do is we'll have a quick let's ride it very quickly, shall we?
Yes, have
Oh,
a look at the
this is a bet.
Undersea Enigma from name unknown. So chat, if you were the person in chat, you can absolutely blame Adam. There it is, the Undersea
There we
Enigma,
go.
just to prove that it was live.
Yeah.
From person or persons unknown in chat. Thank you so much for
Thank
the
you
name.
very much.
But this is the Undersea Enigma. And
Look
I
at-
know Rich
this is-
hates it, but we didn't have time to
could-
finish it, but I
could
think
actually
it's a
write-
good job, as we said.
Could ride the rides too.
But not an amazing writing work. You did right at the start. That's what's really sold it.
Yo, Jareen, thank you for the follow.
That's doing a lot of the heavy lifting as well.
Yeah,
Thanks for the follow.
Opinion of previous part, I think this is bold of you. I think it's fine.
Okay.
No, I think between what you and Rich have done is great. This shows the power of collaboration. Adam's been really good at putting the lights and the event sequencer in, and Rich has been
Am I buying the World Series hat? Probably not.
a lot of the other aspects of this ride as well. And I really like this ride. It's one of our
Most likely not.
It's a great one. It continuously moves around at steady speed, and it's really great to see how it works. And yeah, we've got our new animatronics. We've got the singing eels, which are wonderful.
Singing eels, amazing. I hope not.
Yeah.
I won't lend my voice to this. No one wants to hear me sing. But
Right, this has been us talking about what franchise mode's going to be in. Arthur, thank you so much for representing the community. Thank you to the community for their help in naming our rides, and thank you very much to Rich upstairs for being amazing and working on that after we've been talking about it. So this has been our last deep dive talking about Planet Coaster 2. This one has been about franchise mode. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
there we go.
When are you going to Disneyland? Ba-da-da-ba-ba-da-da. Ba-da-da-ba-da-da. Ba-da. You and your lady are going to Disneyland? Oh, right on. Her birthday's in December. Keep singing. Da, na, na, na. Da, na, na, na. Da, na, na, na. I'm super excited for this game. See, it's coming to PS5, Steam, and Xbox.
There we go, chat. That was a very special deep dive for live. That asset will actually be cut up and add some bits on at the end, so you will see that all go out as a deep dive. I think probably tomorrow to Mode Franchise Mode. Obviously, any questions you might have about Planco 2, please put an exclamation mark FAQ.
What's your Facebook? I want to tell her your surprise.
Stuff in there. Obviously, Planco 2 launches on November 6th. That's just 7
I'll be like, hey, Chris has a
days.
surprise for you.
References.
He's taking you to
We're on Steam,
Disneyland.
actually, so I'll be on Steam
I'm
tomorrow
just
with
kidding.
Michael Rich Hudson, and we're going to be in Sandbox Mode.
No, that's cool, man.
Then next week, Monday,
She'll definitely love it.
Chantel and I will be doing some streaming stuff on Steam, and then on Wednesday we are doing a very special launch unlocked stream
Celebratory launch thing,
show.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. With lots of prizes.
Yes, with lots of prizes for Planco 2. So I hope you've enjoyed that. It was really cool actually to do that, and well done, producer Adam, for raising all the text so we can look up and downstairs whilst we're doing it and do it live. It took you back to the telethons of the 1980s.
And a big shout out to Rich Hudson as well.
Yes,
for-
thank you, the unsung hero of that show, Richard Hudson, and obviously to the boys, Rich and Adam. For coming.
Yeah, I sing beautifully. I don't think I don't think I sing beautifully.
The Planet family, Chantel.
Yes, so before we even start that, we have a giveaway. So all of our stuff that we talked about earlier, all of the bits and pieces here, if you want to be in with the chance to win all of this, all you have to do is type exclamation mark Planco2, and that is all lowercase. So put that in, it's Twitch only. Sorry, YouTube fans or people watching the VODs, but
Planco 2.
exactly. So yes, if you are on Twitch, if you just do exclamation mark Planco2, and that is all lowercase. And then if you need any of the T's and C's, they are on frontier.co.uk/league.
Crossing my fingers.
So yeah, the giveaway has started. So it's all there ready for you. So we're going to also talk about Planet Zoo. So we're going to start with console. So Planet Zoo console. Last month, in September, we launched the physical edition of Planet Zoo console, and that came out on the 24th of September. We also, the day after that, launched the Arid and Pottery Pack. So busy month. And
Get a
we are happy to
get like one of those little electric thing.
conservation bundle. So we have two beautiful animals here. We
Yo,
have a
East
polar bear,
Side Dev
and I
2.
would love
Thank you for the
Arthur
follow.
to tell me what the name
Thanks
of
for the
horse is.
follow.
I've got it written down for you in the notes.
Well, that's easy to read because that is the Prozraki's horse, and that's
Absolutely.
actually how you say it in the native tongue. So
So that is the Przeworski's horse that
exactly
we
how
have
I
here
said
as
it.
well.
Exactly how you're saying the same thing.
The same thing, absolutely. So this is coming out on the 3rd of December. This is going to have 9 animals with 300.
Yeah, I work today.
350 plus.
I work from 3 to 11.
Scenarios. Yeah, that is
a
coming
lot.
out.
A
It's a
lot.
lot, and that's coming out on the 3rd of December. So it's like a little early Christmas present for you, I guess. So this is the pack for console, and we also have our stuff that we did for Planet Zoo PC. So we launched the Zookeepers Animal Pack, and that launched on the 15th of October, and it has our beautiful Palace cat there, our very happy little Palace cat.
That cat is me. That cat is literally me.
They're very solitary as well, so
Oh well, you know,
It
I think I'm a
fits.
people person, but I just
You're not that fat.
Just a puddle, the puddle of a cat. But yeah.
So we have our wonderful Palace cat as well as a bunch of other animals here. And so this is launched. It is the paid DLC.
You say you don't want to walk.
We also had the free update. So that had the African leopard in it. That featured the Big 5, which are lovely free anniversary updates for our PC players. And console should be coming next year.
Hey,
We also have lots
what's up, Vamp?
about Planet Zoo PC. So it was the Zookeepers pack.
There we go.
Everyone thought it was the end,
Wow.
but our team is continuing to work very hard. We don't want to give too much away, but there might be an animal pack next year, potentially. Potentially, we're going to share more information closer to the time, but there's lots coming.
There we go. So there we go. There's lots of
They're
stuff there for
they're a
content.
Yankees fan. What do you?
And the teas
what do you
about it
expect?
is still coming. Planet Family, you are doing very well this month for Coaster and for Zoo.
Absolutely.
I think we're going to talk Elite, but before we do that, do we have a trailer to show?
We do have the trailer.
So let's have a look at the Zookeepers trailer.
I can't even send a message. Can I do it now? Yep. Okay. WWE 2K24. Nice. Manufacturer. I have like since I got that game, I have not played my faction. Hey, what are those leapers? Shoot, I haven't even finished the storyline yet, to be honest with you. Yeah, I would figure you'll be able to use them online. Planet Zoo.
There we go. So that was the
You know
wonderful,
karate.
wonderful Planet Zoo.
Oh,
news. So it's-
Sure, Chris, you know karate.
Well, look, we've talked about the planet stuff, from planets on Earth to planets in space. Look, see what I did there? I'm joined by the wonderful Zach, and we've established you're no longer young Zach. You are just
No.
old man Zach.
I'm offended by one being old Zach and two by that horrendous segue that you
I
just,
thought it was a great segue.
you put in. Hello,
Well,
everybody.
look, thank you for joining us again. I know we've got a lot to go through on today's show, so we'll probably crack on, and maybe a little treat at the end. I think we've got for them. You spoke about yesterday online, if you
kind
follow
of
that on the
followed it.
socials. Should we kick off with? Oh, hang on. Before we do that, I thought it was going to be longer than that, but we've closed the
Do
competition.
I have the Ghostbusters game? No.
When producer Adam finishes typing, I think he's thumbs up. He's
Was
finished.
that
So the winner
Simba?
is Lamarty.
No, that's funny,
Lamarty,
Chris.
Well done. So the competition is closed.
Killing
Lamarty,
me.
you've won yourself all this swag stuff.
No,
So
I don't
check
have.
out,
I don't have the
official
Ghostbusters game,
DM
Vamp.
from Frontier, and then give us all your details, and we'll get this swag on the way to you. So well done, Lamarty.
Is it on? Is it online? And is it crossplay?
Now this leaves us free to talk about Elite Dangerous.
Because my friend Chris and I, he was talking about getting a new game.
Oh, what's happening? So much is happening.
Is it crossplay?
Yeah.
The Ghostbusters?
So tomorrow, let's start with what's happening sort of right now. So
Mhm.
tomorrow, Elite Dangerous Ascendancy launches. So we've had a lot of really great feedback from our sort of content creators and players who've been watching the early access for the past few weeks. So we've made some tweaks to address some of that
Okay,
feedback.
I'm definitely gonna look
the
into
main
that
thing
game.
that, you know, we've made a few tweaks, but I think the main
There you
thing
go.
that
There you go,
we'll
Chris.
talk about today is
Ghostbusters.
definitely
It's crossplay.
reducing the,
It's called
enemy
Ghostbusters
power
Spirits
and
Unleashed.
hostility when you're in their territory. So we're going to dial that quite far back,
Yeah.
unless you're in a stronghold.
Yes, if you're in a stronghold system, please expect to still be attacked because that is a stronghold system, and they will not be taken too kindly to some of the rival power being in there. And yes, we have dialed it right the way back, but I think, as we discussed earlier, we're going to stress this. We have dialed it all the way back. We are going to be watching. We will probably expect to dial that back up slightly once we've got some more stats come in. So, but we just want you to actually engage with the system see how you get on with Power Play 2.0 without getting murdered every 5 seconds by very zealous
Yes.
NPCs.
Very enthusiastic NPCs.
Definitely a game I'm gonna look
If
into.
you don't know, Elite Dangerous Ascendancy is a free update, and that comes with Power Play 2.0, which is our rework of the Power Play system. So really encourage you all to give that a go, especially if you haven't played Power Play before.
No,
It's much more engaging and sort of accessible for someone who's new to the system.
Yeah. It also gives you an idea, like sometimes if you join Elite and you're not sure what to do or where to start, pledging to a power gives you that kind of direction, right? That you want to pledge that power and start moving. It's much easier.
100%. I think something in there that's really beneficial for that is the sort of weekly tasks that are now there. So if you pledge to a power, you'll have a set of tasks that will earn you merit, and then sort of give you some guidance as to, if you log on for the day and you say, oh, what do I want to do? I've got an hour to play maybe. Perfect set of tasks for you to do that.
Excellent.
But also coming tomorrow as part of Ascendancy is
Aspender's
finally
there.
the Mandalay.
The Mandalay. Early access will start tomorrow, right?
Yeah, so the early access for the Mandalay will start tomorrow. This is a new exploration ship from Sorgon Peterson, for those of you who aren't aware. But we've also got for you today a sort of sneak peek look at the trailer for the Mandalay, which is going to go live tomorrow on YouTube, etc. But
Do they have it on PC?
kind enough to tune in, we thought we'd give you a sneak peek at what I think is probably the best ship trailer.
Like
we've ever
it's
made.
just getting better and better and better. But
I love
yeah,
it.
let's have a look at this trailer.
Let's have a look.
Oh, here we go. Oh, it's like 10. Is this it right here? Oh yeah. It's like, wait, is this the DLC? Is it the Unleashed Ecto edition? Is that the one you're talking about? Maybe I might get it, Chris. I'm gonna check it out. This is another good. This is another game I've been looking into getting. Yeah, of course I saw your text, Chris.
There we go. That is a wonderful trailer. Well done to the team that put it together. They're always good. They're always good. They just every time.
Yeah,
That's,
it's incredible. I mean, special shout out to James on the creative service team who sort of led on this one. He's done a fantastic job. I saw a few people in the chat who said pretty Voyager-like, one of the inspirations. A few people saying they got goosebumps. This is like, when I was going through the process of reviewing this, it was like, I don't think I've ever worked on something here where I've had goosebumps in the sort of creative process of something. And yeah, this trailer was definitely that. So yeah, Mandalay is here tomorrow for our early access. And as well as obviously the Mandalay itself, we're going to have some cosmetics for it. So I think you've seen it already for the early access program, the sort of stellar edition of the Mandalay, but we've also got some sort of just images that producer Adam can go through, just to show some of the paint jobs that are going to be available. And this ship that you've seen here is the one that's included in the stellar, but it's the alternate variation, so it's the sort of alternate pieces of the ship kit that aren't applied by default. So as producer Adam is sort of sifting through, if you're in the market for a really nice look for your Mandalay, there's going to be some good options for you tomorrow as well.
she is a good looking ship. Very good looking ship. Like I say about all of them, they're all different. I mean, the Python was just like, oof. And I really like how different the Type 8 was. This is also entirely different. These all look fantastic.
Yeah. That's not it though in terms of cosmetics. So Power Play 2.0 is obviously a big thing in Ascendancy. So we want to also represent that and allow you to represent your superpowers, I guess, especially. So we've got some more paint jobs. I think producer Adam has got a video for you, which will show here.
Oh, that's cool.
This is basically a sort of 4-tier system of paint jobs. That
Whoever
can
told
get
you that lie, man, is a liar.
These are available in the 4 variations across 5 specific vessels. So there's 20 paints in total. You can get that in a bundle. So you can obviously just get them individually if you just want one of these paint jobs. Totally fine. But if you wanted to sort of, get the entire bundle, that's going to be there on a bit of a discount rather than you buying them all individually.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're someone super into power play, here's a nice way to represent your power as well.
That's cool.
That's not it. More power
You're going to say
play.
there's a lot on this show.
I feel like that's my catchphrase, which is a good catchphrase.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
More power play representation is coming in Ascendancy for cosmetics. So this is a brand new sort of ship cosmetic piece that we're adding to the game for Ascendancy, and that is banners. So these are power play banners, and these are going to be available for each of your powers. So as you can see here, this is my Mandalay with the Aisling representation. You can get these banners for each of the powers, and they're available. They're going to be available for every ship in the game.
Yeah, I really like these. I'm a really big fan of these. I remember when we saw these. This is months and months and months and months ago. Like, that is a very cool idea.
Yeah.
Big fan of this.
Yeah, looks like chat like it as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, as I said, available across every ship, and I believe if you buy the banner, I believe you can then apply that to every ship. So it's like a one-time sort of purchase for your power.
That's cool.
Yep. Even more.
Hang on, but that's not all,
That's
right?
not all. So Halloween, obviously tomorrow is Halloween. So right now we have a Halloween sale on the Elite Dangerous Game Store. And if you're looking for something a little bit spooky and a little bit free, if you've got your Twitch drops already and you want a nice decal to match, we've got a free decal as well for you to claim over on the store as well.
And you just go to store pick this up, right? So,
it's 0 arc, so you can just go on there and give that a claim.
Hang on, 0 arc. So 0 is free. Go and get this free decal, right? It's free.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yep.
Cool.
Free is
All
free.
Right, so there we go. So we're going to move on. I know people are itching for what else we've got to talk about. We've got a few more bits to go through. People ask us a lot about, ask you, when is the Type 8 going to release?
Sure, okay, yeah. So obviously, we've seen a lot of people ask about the credits release of Type 8. So yeah, we'll confirm that is going to be coming to Odyssey owners for credits on the 28th of November. So that's 4 weeks, I believe, on the dot after the debut of the Mandal.
There we go. So 28th of November, you'll be able to grab the Type 8 in game. Right, Zach. We promised at the end of the last show we would talk very briefly, or we actually said we would announce what the next feature is, but we're going to do a little bit more. We'll slightly talk through a tiny light touch overview chat, which is more than we said we were going to do. So please don't kill us, but I think it'd be enough to whet your appetite as to what the next feature is that's coming to Elite Dangerous. So I guess, Zach, without further ado, what is the next feature that we'll be bringing to Elite Dangerous?
So, I'm happy to say the new feature that we're adding to Elite Dangerous is system colonization. Looking directly at the camera. So this is going to give us a sort of player-led, free-form expansion in the galaxy. And I think the real sort of takeaway from this is that the bubble is no longer going to be static. So pretty big.
Very, very exciting to get this on the go. I guess without going to, we're not going to go into massive detail. We're going to go into next month. We'll have a couple of guests on as well to go through stuff and some videos and that sort of stuff. But just light touch, how does this work?
Sure. So think of it on the sort of galactic scale. So players will be able to colonize unpopulated systems that they find within reach. So you can't obviously.
Am I ready for Halloween?
You can't just take a system
No, not really.
that has sort of a human civilization there. You have to find a system that doesn't currently have human population.
I work on Halloween,
There'll be a sort of,
and it's not even considered holiday pay.
So you can't just sort of like straight to the other end of the galaxy and colonize straight away.
You need
a bit of a limit
infrastructure.
there. But yeah, so you find a new system, and then basically once you have that system, once you've claimed that system as your own, you'll then start to build an establishing star in that system. We'll obviously talk more about how that works next month as well. But then once you've done that, you'll then be able to go in and expand that system. So you'll be able to sort of place things like some of the existing sort of assets that you're familiar with within Elite Dangerous, and the sort of settlements and starports. You're going to have a bit of a plethora of tools to work with in terms of the sort of things that you can place within that system. Right?
And you can also dictate the economy of that system as well, like what you those facilities and stuff you pop down will dictate the economy of that system.
Yeah, 100%. So like the type of settlements and things that you're placing in your system.
Yeah. And for those out there that want to, create an empire, can you have more than one system, Zach?
You can. I mean, I'm sure there'll be a lot of commanders who've got the plate full with just the one system. But yes, if you're the kind of person that does want to create their own empire, yeah, or a group of players, you can have more than one system. So you do need to at least complete that primary starport in your current system that you're working on before you can select another one. But in theory, you could daisy chain systems to reach a destination. So if you do have that sort of system that you've loved forever in Elite Dangerous, but it's quite far away, you can sort of, work your way towards it. You can build, basic systems, and then get over there and sort of build out your real sort of home, I guess.
Why would I dress up?
Ascendancy launches tomorrow. This you said before. I think I was quoted for saying dovetail.
Halloween is dead.
I am correct when I said this time.
Yeah.
Power Play 2.0 dovetails lovely into this, doesn't it? So how does this sort of fit with Power Play 2.0?
Yeah, sure. So players who are sort of really engaged in Power Play 2.0. So what you can sort of take advantage of.
I don't really care for Halloween.
Sort of colonize a system, and then you can then push your chosen power into that system. Right? So if you're not necessarily somebody that wants to fight or do sort of head-to-head combat with the players or the powers, and this might be a really nice way for you to expand your powers influence in the game. You can go out there and sort of create new systems and civilizations for them. And I think something to sort of point out is that each system will have a value associated to it. So we know in Elite Dangerous, every system is unique, to some extent, and that will be represented within system colonization, which we'll talk about later on. But there'll be sort of reasons too, as you want to go for this system or this system. But unlike Power Play, so system architects, which is what will be a nice fancy name for the players that sort of own or play in the system, you'll kind of have a direct impact on the placement of your starports, planet port settlements, that kind of thing, which again we'll go into more specifics on how that works.
So there's a lot here already, and we did say it's a light touch. This is slightly more than a light touch we're going into. But how does, I think it's obvious, but how does this impact in Power Play 2.0? Sorry, how does it impact players? Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. I mean,
My client,
Power Play 2.0.
she wants to go trick or treating tomorrow.
So if you're sort of taking,
If we don't take her, she's gonna throw a hissy fit. So we have to take her.
But I think it really fits into that sort of goal that we've had to allow players to.
Fuck that. I don't like Halloween.
Added has been to allow players to shape the galaxy and shape the narrative.
I don't even need candy anymore.
And really do that now on a galactic scale. I think one of the examples I really like to use when we've been talking about this is Colonia, right? And how Colonia
For the people.
really cool if Colonia is something.
Nah, they could dress up. I'm not dressing up.
Players. And that story now is in your hands, really.
I have to take my client to the trick or treating because
It's really exciting.
if she don't get her way, she starts throwing a hissy fit. Start being like demonic and shit.
About giving the players to shape the narrative of the galaxy and see what they do. We saw some of this with how we've gone about the Fire Red War, players have their own impact on that and where they've been tackling and all that sort of stuff. But you see, everything's been a step closer to giving the player the agencies of how players have allows players to do that. System colonization allows players to expand the global bubble. The bubble will change forever after this.
This is because I'm not scared.
It's really, really cool. Really
It's just she fucking starts breaking shit and stuff like that, and then she starts fucking going off and. It's not that I'm scared, man. Why the fuck would I be scared?
Not engaged with this, right? You might, if you're a trader, there's going to be new trade routes open up for you. If you're an exploration player, you might have a new sort of hub further out than you're used to that you can sort of use as a home base before you go out into the black. So
it's super cool, super cool. And we have more to share. So we've just talked about it. Do you have any images you can share with us?
A couple. So as we said, we're going to talk more about this in the future, but just to sort of show you some bits of shots. So you try to show the first image for those. This is a new sort of system colonization ship. So this thing will arrive as part of the system colonization.
This guy.
This thing is
huge. Bigger than a dreadnought, bigger than a Farragut dreadnought. I think it's close to the size of a space station. I think when you, I'm not. Yeah, is she big? She is very very big, and she has a purpose, which we'll talk more about in the next stream. But
What are you talking about?
It's not just a feature. There are new things you've never seen before that are coming to the game.
I haven't eaten candy in years.
Yeah, we've got four more images. So
Been years since I ate candy.
This is
Don't really like candy.
So again, as part of the sort of process of system colonization, you're going to need somewhere to have sort of that hub where you sort of work on that. And this is a brand new
This guy.
dangerous space depot. You can probably see throughout the images there's landing pads on there and things like that. And yeah, there is, as you said, more that we're not showing today.
Yeah, we want to say something for next. Well, say something, a lot of something for next month. Where we got some guests on, we'll have some video footage of it. We'll show you what we're going to do. We're talking about sort of release date, timing, all that sort of good stuff. But that was a brief, very brief overview of the next feature, which is system colonization. I know you and I have been chomping a bit to talk about it for a long time.
Yeah, it's surreal to actually talk about.
It's weird now because now it's out. We knew about this at the start of the year, but we were really conscious that it's why we're trying to get everything right. Like all these systems are galactic systems. Elite, I know our players know this, but Elite is very unique in the sense that it's a one-to-one scale.
Yeah, I'm scared. I'm real scared, Chris. I'm real scared.
It's a huge undertaking. We don't always get it right, and we know that. But we try to get it as close to being right as possible. So we do apologise about some of the delays we have, like with Power Play 2.0, but we are listening and we are trying to get this thing right. And I'm sure there might be some rough edges when it goes out, but we will always be listening to get it in there. Super excited to see players change the galaxy forever.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
Really cool. But that's not all, Zach, is it?
That's not it.
There's more.
So yeah, we've got one more thing to talk about
One
today.
more thing to talk about. We said there'd be 4 ships this year, didn't we?
Yep.
Should we show them and tell them what the next ship's going to be? Actually, tell them first and then let's show them.
Sure, okay. So, hello everybody. The next ship is going to be the Cobra Mark V.
The Mark V. Now, can we see the Cobra Mark V, please, Adam?
Oh, that one's really cool.
Beautiful.
Oh, yes.
She is B-E-A.
Beautiful.
Yeah, she is.
I don't want to talk to. I will absolutely ruin our flow here, but I say this all the time, but genuinely, this replaces the Chieftain for me for a number of reasons, and players are probably already seeing this.
Only normal people eat candy.
cockpit.
Yeah,
It's
if you
the
want,
first new cockpit we've
if
done.
you want candy to get stuck in your teeth.
Look at this ship, chat. Look at her.
Yeah.
Zach, why did we pick the Cobra Mark V?
Sure. So as you all know already, we started this sort of wave of new ships with a combat ship, then we did a trade ship, then an explorer. So there was room there for a ship that sort of provided a sort of multi-role ship. One that can do a decent, and I say a decent, a good job at everything. So obviously the Cobra has traditionally done that. And we're coming up to the 10th anniversary of Elite Dangerous. The Cobra is probably the most iconic.
I'd say it's probably the most iconic.
Ship
I know
in
people
Elite.
start on the sidey, but I think the Cobra is the ship you would say, right?
Yeah. So in recognition of that anniversary, it felt like the best time to sort of bring the Cobra back and give it that modern take, so that it can so it can live alongside the new sort of wave of ships that we've got.
There we go. And I think we've guessed it already, but what size is the ship?
Yeah, so this is the year of medium ships. I saw somebody say the other day. So this is a medium ship. It's a little larger than the Cobra Mark III, but it is a medium.
Yeah, and why would you want? I mean, why would you? Apart from the obvious, why would you want to have this ship?
Yeah, I mean, if you're a fan of the Cobra Mark III, you're going to be a fan of this one. It's got obviously improved performance and stats, which we'll talk about at a later date, as we always do. But apart from that, I mean, it'll have the SEO capabilities that you would expect from a new ship. And I mean, look at it.
Look at it!
Yeah.
Such a good looking ship. And what we were talking about it. Tell me about the look. Where did this look come from?
Sure. So Chris and the team, as always, have done a great job with this one. I think when they designed the Mark III initially, they stuck very closely to the original wireframe vectors from the sort of 1980s version of the game. And with the Mark V, they've done a similar thing, but what they've done is actually imagine what the Cobra would have looked like if David had a bit more polygons available on his BBC Micro when he was working on the original Elite.
Do you know what? It's really sweet, but also, and this is why I love this design, because all the ships, as we've said before, David is like the George Lucas of Elites, but all this stuff goes to David. So he would have looked at this and he understood the inspiration and he's approved it. So yeah, maybe this was what was in David's mind way back in 1980 when he looked at the Cobra. But it's a wonderful looking ship.
Yeah, I mean, it's really sort of simple, it's contemporary, it's cutting edge, and yeah, it's just, I think it's a really
I
nice
swear you
modern.
could sell cars.
Yeah,
It's classic.
I'm so used to
classic
selling
lines.
these ships at this point.
Well, look, let's talk about the cockpit.
Sure, I think the producer Adam can pull up there we go. So that is the cockpit. It is a new cockpit for the Cobra Mark V, and it gives us a chance to make some really meaningful changes compared to the Cobra Mark III. So as someone in chat has already pointed out, it's got a central pilot's chair, which is really nice.
Big fan of that.
Yep, it's got 2 multi-crew seats, and as you can you'll see when you get a shot from the inside probably next month, but those sort of really wide flat windows give you a great view.
So this is the thing, right? So when I was shown this, we are very lucky to see this ship made. It was either Curtis or it was Max was flying it, and the view from the cockpit, because obviously it's got the transparent bottom part of the cockpit as well, which you get in the Mandalay, where you look through the bottom as well. But it's the view, and he was flying through some ice rings, and he just tilted the Cobra Mark V, and I was like, my God, I'm in love with this ship. Like, it's beautiful, because the cockpit is where you live. But most of the 90% of the time you live in the cockpit, right? So it's such a great ship.
Yep. So yeah, that is the Cobra Mark V, and yeah, it'll be coming this year.
There we go. So look, that's kind of all we've got time for on Elite. But can I have the wonderful Chantel come run back just so we can say goodbye? We're going to run past camera. We're going to do something to tell what we're going to do anyways. There we go. Magic. Look, listen, it's been a great show. Really enjoyed today. It's been wild for many reasons. We've talked about a lot of stuff. We've gone through Planet Coaster 2 releasing next week, November 6th. We went and looked at a standalone water park to show that it's viable. We did a deep dive asset live. Traveling between floors and talking to different people in the building. We talked about Planet Zoo. We gave a load of swag. And then we sat down with Zach and we talked about Power Play. We talked about the Mandalay coming tomorrow. We talked about Ascendancy coming tomorrow. We talked about the new feature for Elite Dangerous, which is system colonization. We're going to talk more about it next month. And then we premiered and showed off the brand new Cobra Mark V. Honestly, chat, I'm buzzing. This is such a great year for a Frontier fan to have been through. This year's been fantastic, and we're not finished yet. So listen, everyone, thank you so much as always for tuning in. I hope you grabbed your drops. I hope to see you on the streams throughout this coming week, and we'll see you on the next show, Wednesday, 27th of November. Love you all. Goodbye. Mwah.
All right, that was the end of that. Did I win anything? Nope. What's this? All right, did I put this game on? Okay, now time to play this game for a little bit. That was fun. too loud. Just started it. I'm already too loud. Ah, shit. Oh, shoot. What did you win? Nothing. You get nothing. Okay. All right. I'm guessing this has to go in here. Gotta be very, very quiet. Where the hell is he? Oh, he's right there. Holy shit. There he is. Please don't come this way. Okay, cool, cool, cool. You thought you won 2 tickets to the World Series? Shoot, I wish I won 2 tickets to the, I wish I won 2 tickets to the World Series. Hmm. I need the freaking inhaler. Do you think that was kind of loud? She's about to have a heart attack. Damn it. I forgot to turn on my... I'll turn that on. Oh man. To be very still. There we go. I have a feeling I have to go back, but just double check. Fuck, I do have to go back over there and get both of them. Okay, almost there. Oh, finally. Why does it give me the options to open up drawers that have nothing in there? No freaking clue why it does that. I don't think I'll go that way. There should have been something right there. Guess you have to go this way, right? Oh wait, this way. How the stop following me. Scream and shout. Well, I'm not trying to get captured by this creature looking thing. I could talk. I turned off the voice thing, so I should be good. Don't be a weenie. That thing is gonna kill me. If it touches me, I'm dead. Oh shit, it's right there. Holy fuck, I didn't see that shit. Go that way. Yes. I can't let that get me. Go touch it. Nah, I'm good. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Stay in the way, stay in the way, stay in the way, stay in the way. Come on, come on. Got it. Oh, there he is. He's probably gonna come this way. Yep, he's coming this way. That means I go this way. Have you ever seen the movie A Quiet Place? That's what it is. Really? You never seen it? Alright, gotta wait for this thing to move. Yeah, but it's like a very silent movie. Holy fuck, I'm dead. Fuck. Alright. I'm gonna get off because I have to